Hello and welcome. I have got something that I have wanted for a long while, something that you couldn't get in the UK and was costly to ship over to the UK. So I got this from Rosemary and Co. And it actually says here, why not photograph opening this box and share it on social media? So I thought I would do just that. So here we go. I'm wondering if any of you can guess what it is. Let's just see how we get in it, shall we? Looks like we can get in it this way, maybe. Oh, yes. So let us open the box. Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to show my address on here. Right. It doesn't actually give you the price, so let me just check how much I paid for these. £28.57 plus £3 delivery. There we go. That's how much I paid for them. So let me get rid of the box. We've got a thank you from Rosemary and Co. It says, we trust you'll enjoy your brushes. I haven't ordered brushes. However, it does give you some information about how to keep in touch with them. Gives you their Facebook and their Instagram. So if any of you are interested, let me see if I can bring that up a little bit. So the Facebook is Rosemary and Co. Artists Brushes, and the Instagram is Rosemary Brushes. Okay, so we've got a little sticker here that's got R and Co written on it. Brush cleaning tips. Ooh. I have got their catalogue, which didn't cost me anything, so that will be really useful to have. But this is it. This is what I wanted. It's the Art Toolkit Pocket Palette, magnetic watercolour palette, and this is black with assorted pans. Now, my very nice colleague, Diana Lisa Robinson, I think has a couple of these, and I was rather green with envy, to be honest. So I am really pleased to be able to get my one of this. The nomadic palette that I have, I can't seem to find that anywhere else. So let us get that out. Does it say anything else on here? A durable mixing surface and magnetic tray that holds an array of stainless steel watercolor pans. The Pocket Palette is your go-to field and studio watercolor palette. So there we go. That's info on there. And here it is. Here is my Art Tool Pocket Palette. Ooh, what does it say here? Fill the pans with tube paints and dry overnight before use. Clean the mixing surface by wetting with a brush and wiping with a soft cloth. You can condition the magnet with a light coat of vegetable oil. And there are other tips on the arttoolkit.com website. So there we go. So this is the combination that I ordered. So we've got this one, which is another little mixing palette. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 8 of these very tiny ones. Might zoom in a bit more in a minute. We've got one that's a bit bigger, like double that size. I think that might be like a half pan. And then I've got 2 that are the much bigger ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. So I have actually got 12 colours here ready to put in these. Should I come zoom in a bit more? Let me just see if we can do that. Yes, I think we can. Let's just move you all up a bit so it's a bit more centered. Okay, and we don't really need my face in all of this, do we? So let's just get rid of my face. And then we've got plenty of space to fill these up with. So I've got some tissue and some cocktail sticks ready at the ready. So I'm going to start off by using Michael Harding's, you may need to come up like that, gosh, and the shiny light. Anyway, it's Michael Harding's Titan Buff, and I'm going to put that in one of these bigger ones because I use quite a lot. I don't really know how much to squeeze out, but we will see, won't we? So I need to kind of flatten it out. Okay, there we go. There is our Titan Buff. So let me just pop, I might have it the other way around actually. Let's put my mixing palette there. Right, Titan Buff is in. There you go. Now then, what other colour am I going to use a lot of? Possibly the Payne's Blue Grey, I think. This is Daniel Smith's Payne's Blue Grey. Oh, let me put my lid back on. So that's that one. Right, Payne's Blue Grey going in. And let's just get that spread out. This, I think, is the tricky bit, trying to get your paint in these little palettes and trying to get it as even as you can. I'm hoping that they will kind of level themselves out a little bit. There we go. So there is our, where does that go? Yep, that can go. Or do I want those 2 big ones? Will it go like that? Oh, there we go. Let's have the 2 big ones there. Okay. Now, I've just realised that I really need to be making a note of what colours I'm putting where. So, apart from grabbing something to keep my fingers clean with, because this is quite a messy job. Right, there we go. I need, what do I need? I need a piece of watercolour paper. that's going to be about the right size. So let's just stick that under there. Let's draw around it roughly. We can cut this out. Okay. There we go. So I've got that, and I need to draw a similar kind of layout. Where is my pencil? There you are. Okay, so those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. That's like 6, 7, isn't it? 7. Okay, 7. Okay, we'll do it like this then. And then going down, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 going down. 1, 2. Sorry, that went off screen a little bit. It's quite tricky because I wanted to get the right layout there. Okay, so we've got that. And I need a little, this will do. What is the, oh, this is just a little scrawler box, size 8. Where are we? There. So as I do them, I just want to swatch them out so that I know what I'm doing. There we go. Titanium. And then we want this Payne's blue grey just there. So I kind of cut the video short because it was terribly boring watching me fill this up, and I'd made a bit of a mess of the swatch card so that I know what is where. So I'm just going to bring this up now and show you that's how the palette has turned out. I have let it dry overnight, and this is the swatch card. So I've got Payne's Grey or Blue Grey, which is Daniel Smith, Titan Buff, which is Michael Harding. Let me just see if the light helps here. It might, or it might not. Then we've got Sepia, which is a Schminke Horadam. We've got the Cadmium Yellow Deep, which is a Schminke Horadam. So is the Raw Umber and the Cobalt Green Pure. They're both Schminke Horadam. So is the Cobalt Blue Light, and so is the Bordeaux. So that row is all Schminke Horadam. We've got a Daniel Smith Aussie Red Gold. We've got a Holbein Bright Rose. The lavender is Daniel Smith, and the cochineal is Schminke Horadam. So those, actually that might be washing it out a bit more. That's probably better, isn't it? So those are the colours that I have decided to put in my Art Toolkit Pocket Palette. And I'm really pleased because there aren't many palettes that are like this, that are magnetic. The only other one that I have is, I believe, maybe it's not in there then. I think the only other palette I have is of similar ilk, and I got this from Amazon quite some time ago, and you can't get it on Amazon anymore, and I've hunted high and low, I can't seem to get it anymore, is this Nomadic palette that has got my Shinhan paints in, and I've refilled them, and that is magnetic as well. But I would have to say, size wise, is it about the same? I would say the Nomadic painter is slightly thicker, roughly the same size, but it is slightly thicker. And I'd been trying so hard to get, you know, another one of these Nomadic artists. These were about £20. As I said, I think this was something like £27 and then £3 postage from Rosemary and Co. So these are more expensive, the Art Toolkit Pocket Palettes. But if you want something that is really, really slim and it's got those magnetic little hands in them, then and they are so very handy, really. I was trying to think what else I had that had got a very, very slim palette, and it was this Just Add Water, and that palette is fairly slim, but it's still thicker, but it's a similar size. Let's just open this one, but this one I'm not sure how. Well, I guess I can, once they're empty, I can just refill what's in them. But 2, 4, 6, you've got space for 8 colours there. Those are like, I'm using them like mixing spaces. I suppose you can use the lid. It has got this nice thing that protects everything when the paints are a little bit wet. So I mean, that does have possibilities, and I think, I'm not sure whether this is tin or metal. You might find that the little pans that fit inside this might fit inside here, I suppose. But yeah, I guess this is, you know, these are kind of the ultimate in a way. So I'm very pleased that I have at last managed to get an art toolkit here in the UK through Rosemary and Co. So there you go. That is my choice of colours. And yeah, maybe I will be swatching and using those soon. So if you've been wanting, like I have, an Art Toolkit palette, that's where you get them from, and I will leave the link below. So there we go. Okay, have a lovely day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and please subscribe if you can. It really helps my channel. It helps me to keep the channel running, and yeah, I hope to see you very soon.